At Dayton Discount Furniture, our full inventory is now available for you online. We offer over 15,000 different products. Browse everything we offer from the comfort of your own home. We offer free pickup at any of our 3 locations, or pay a small fee for delivery. Dayton Discount Furniture. The name explains itself. We'll see you online.
The historic Dayton Canoe Club sits at the convergence of the Stillwater and the Great Miami Rivers. No one is better suited to give us a tour of the Dayton Canoe Club than my good friend Clyde Collins. Clyde will keep it real. Dayton Canoe Club. I mean, I've known about this place a long time, but something our viewers, I'm sure, are going to be excited about. This place, so much history.
Incorporated in 1912. It actually began as a germ from the porch, probably, of the Stillwater Club. It was a small club. They wanted a bigger place with lockers where you could have dances, regattas, and it was just too little. So they sold stock, put this place up in 1913. It was well under roof and before the big flood.
So mud is in the walls about this high.
So, okay, so the flood came up that high here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the second floor. After the flood went away, they continued to rebuild it, maybe put some extra nails in. It's well made.
Tell me about this room. This is
The
fantastic.
club room. And it was at one time full of snooker tables. This is an original. This has always been here. It's recovered.
And it's a snooker table. Nice.
And a lot. It's a big billiards, and there's been a lot of money won and lost on this table here. I never won any. And then we just have so many pictures around. This is the Regatta I mentioned from 1914. See, they do have nice lids, huh? This is the Watonga women. And they were an athletic ladies club that did bowling, golf.
Who's this lucky guy at the back?
Hey, man, he's ripped, huh?
This big, long room is fantastic. All these old windows, I feel like the old windows are original.
Yes. They were too expensive to replace.
Yeah, this is the veranda.
The veranda, and all the patterns match. All the windows, the doors, the architect drew it up, craftsman style. Charles Kettering was a member.
Really?
From probably 1915, maybe 14. Until his war efforts, he took him to Detroit, and of course his company, Delco. But while he was a member, he would have smokers, and that's...
Smokers.
Yeah, I know, of course they had a cigar machine, but they also probably drank, and they would have discussions about issues of the day, inventions. What would a smoker with Charles Kettering be like?
Amazing. Oh. Clyde and I head downstairs to see where the magic happens, and if you haven't gathered it yet, Clyde has a real passion for the club.
This is the original locker area from 1913. We'll soon go into the new 1915 area, but this is how it originally was.
So original was 1913, new is 1915?
That's new.
Okay. Right there, that's awesome.
You pull your canoe out, you can set it here, and in the day where this gravel is, that was the dock, the edge of the dock. Now we're coming into the new section of lockers.
1915 is new.
This guy Bill Chouette paddled in the 52 and 56 Olympics, and then left. And the canoe came to us. Oh, the seats aren't in it. They need to be recovered. Again, this is a fabulous old town. Mahogany.
It's a gorgeous canoe.
These are 3 war canoes from 1919 until 27.
You called them war canoes?
Yeah, war canoes. They hold 8 athletes and 1 swain. The swain has a seat and stands up with this big paddle. This is a nice one. Let's just see what this one looks like. This is a 1915. And look at our seats. Oh.
Wow, those old canoes, and in such excellent condition. The Canoe Club has these gold nuggets everywhere you turn, old monuments that have guarded the river for decades.
And here's a beautiful piece too. And this style is called grotesque.
Grotesque.
It's dolphins, but it makes them look magic and
Yeah.
fearsome. And people love dolphins because they might actually be men who've gone back to the sea.
Right?
Nobody eats them. They help fishermen. They're intelligent.
Right.
So we love dolphins. Well, they wanted them on the new bridge after the flood because it was a fresh memory. So they had these great artists make this fabulous design. It was interrupted by World War I, but after that, these were four corners of it. And you see 1925.
Well, you can totally tell to look at it. I mean, it is a work of art,
So we,
very ornate. The little chap in his helmet, blowing his horn.
It's Poseidon. When he would blow his horn, it calms the waters. And that's the myth, the Greek myth. And of course we wanted that. We didn't want it. Scary water. So this motif here has the dolphin and then his horse, Hippocampus, the seahorse that would draw his chariot across the sea. But it's also commemorated with waves, a bow of a ship, going into wings that commemorate flight.
There's this house. Why is this here? What's the story with this?
That is the Stillwater Club, as our founders were members of that building. And it used to be downtown on Water Street, which is about where the YMCA is now. But they knew they were small, they could never grow. They wanted a bigger building like this so that you could have dances and renewing membership and many canoes.
I felt like it was a special opportunity, and I couldn't leave the Dayton Canoe Club without trying my hand at a 100-year-old canoe.
Well, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me around.
On the other side of the river, I meet up with my friend Carrie Scarff to talk parks, her favorite secret Dayton spot, and the future of the Stillwater Corridor.
Yeah, our group drove here. You rode here.
Right.
Very cool.
Well, the bikeways are all along the rivers here, so it's
Right.
easy.
That's right. What, 350 miles of bikeways?
Yep.
That's kind of the going soundbite. Yeah.
Biggest in the nation.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Still blows my mind that Dayton has such
I
a
know.
thing. Yeah.
I know.
So-
Dayton, Ohio.
So we're on this fantastic bridge that connects Dewey's.
Right. So this is Triangle, and Triangle runs right along the Great Miami River.
Okay.
And then the Stillwater River comes in right down there, so Dewey's Park runs right along the Stillwater River.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're
Nice.
beautiful. Huge trees, gorgeous parks.
Big sycamores.
Yeah.
Great. This is a low dam?
This is a low dam. Low dams are dangerous, but this is my favorite spot in all of Dayton. It's just got so much richness, the boulders and the vegetation, and there are always geese and heron and ducks and cormorants and all sorts of stuff here. And right here at the tip of island, the black-crowned night heron nests.
Really?
Yeah, there's great habitat right there. Over here on this side of the river, on that side of the island, that's where the Canoe Club and the Greater Dayton Rowing Association are, right?
Right, right.
And they need that pool of water for the river to paddle and row. So, but we want kayakers and canoeists to be able to get into downtown.
Yeah,
you know,
from this back way.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the Great Miami and the Stillwater coming together. So we want to take the tip of the island and extend it all the way down to the dam. And then you leave the dam over there so that water stays high. But over here, you terrace down, just like we have downtown.
Right.
And then people can paddle right on through. They go through a bunch of little rapids, and they
Right.
go right on through to downtown.
Right, come out at the fountains.
Right, yeah. It's gonna be great.
Let's do it. What do we have to do to get behind this?
$2 million.
Yep, they changed it. This was the caretaker room where an old veteran lived and kept coal in the boiler.
Okay.
He repaired canoes and maintained a building, and he just lived in this little room for his life.
Yeah.